Where are you? And let's be having you. The Bacon Brigade, assemble! Yes, what's going on, everybody? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United with another cheeky little watch-along for you. Come on, United! Hope you're all doing well today. Thank you very much for joining us. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, this is the first women's watch-along we've ever done on the channel. So it's a monumentous day, guys. It's a big day. Manchester United ladies in the FA Cup final here against the Chelsea scum. Let's do this, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. Look, you know, it's on telly. We're going to watch it, guys. It's Manchester United women's. That's what. If you don't like it, well, you know, that's just your problem, isn't it? You're just going to have to put up with it. Or not watch it. It's up to you. Right, do us a favour at the start of this one. Smash that like button. Can we get to 500 likes on this ladies' watch-along? Oh, yeah, ladies represent. That's right. You better come out and turn up the ladies. Anyway, hope you're all doing well. Thank you very much for joining us in the stream. Let's see who we've got in here. Let's have a little look. Let's have a look who's in here. But big ups to the ladies in the FA Cup final, actually representing Manchester United to a reasonable level, you know, to a good level. Whereas, unfortunately, the men at the moment, they're a little bit of a mixed bag. Well, saying that, we are in the Europa League final. What's up there, Kieran? How you doing, lad? Mark Coughlin, let's go. Hannah. I know Rashford does need to be taken off of the intro, mate. You're not wrong. Mark N, how the devil have you been, mate? How you doing, lad? Get in there, Mark N. How you doing, lad? Perkin Warbeck, how you doing? Kingslayer. Mark Harris, Orlando, the Doggo Files. Yes, let's go. Adam Cavani, Vincent, Flying Pig Gaming, Gregory Burke, Samaconda, Daz Salford, Blue Gamer, Kieran, Kingslayer. You know it's Samaconda, lad. Afternoon to you too. Sigurda Marto Lafson, let's go, you legend. Mandatory like from Iceland. Thank you so much, Sigurd. I hope you're doing well, boss. Mark Coughlin, yes, lad. Miz, let's go, Miz. Gregory Burke, how you doing? Watch clip. Vinny B. Rambakshi, let's go. Come on. Orlando, Disco Dave, Daniel Schaefer. History in the making. Some of the women's team are hot from what I remember at Carrington. Oh, Daz, well, it is quite a toasty day today, mate, isn't it? You know? 23 degrees or something, lads. Watch clip, what's going on? The Normality channel, yes. Susan Knowlton, let's go. Let's be having you. Did you know we got an advantage being the champions? Leah was allowed to play with the match ball. See what it was like before kickoff. Interesting, you know, Vincent. There you go. That could make the difference, couldn't it? Adam Cavani, what's going on? Kingslayer. Sam Hargreaves, how you doing? Sam Hargreaves, thank you so much for the £5 super chat. Sam, appreciate you, lad. Hope you're well, big Spurs fan here. What's your prediction on Wednesday? I'm saying 3-2 to Spurs in extra time. Sam, thank you so much, first of all, for the super chat. Secondly, nah, mate, you're going to get done up 2-0, lad. 2-0. You're not even going to score, mate. That's what my prediction is on this occasion. 2-0 to Manchester United. Come on, United. But I would say best of luck, but I don't want you to have any luck. But yes, hopefully we get you done up in the final, mate. But thank you so much for that, Sam. May the shittest team win. I don't know. It's like Battle of the Bottlers at the moment, isn't it, that game? So, not expecting a classic. But because of that, maybe it will turn out to be a classic, actually. It could be a 3-2er or something like you're saying. Hey, what's going on there? Tipping Point by Jensen. AMX as well, let's go. Make the most of it. How you doing? Alice Super, come on. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us here. Appreciate you. Yes, smash the like button. Share us around if you want. The link's pinned at the top of the live chat. You can give us a little repost if you want. That'd be much appreciated. Nice. Retro. Last 30 minutes of Goodison Park. I will miss it, no doubt. Oh, no. Well, there you go, Retro, lad. Disco Dave, greetings from Fortaventura, Pigo. Just landed 3 hours ago. Oh, have a great time, Disco Dave, mate. You lucky individual. That sounds amazing. Have a lovely time there, lad. Oh, yes. Okay, so let's just have a quick look at something real quick. Hang on. Yes. So, Manchester United's team lineups today, guys. Look, I'll be totally honest with you. I don't really know much about the players and the teams and stuff, folks. It's just I don't really watch it that often, the women's team. So, in regards to the actual team, I don't know who any of these people are, really. Apart from a couple. But this is the team, isn't it? We got Tullis, Joyce in goals there. You got Mannion right back, Letitia, Turner, George, Jensen, Miyazawa, Galton, Leah Galton, yeah, I know her, yeah. Clinton, Bizet, and Turland. Then on the other side of the pitch, you've got Hampton, Bronze, Lucy Bronze, Bright, Germer, Charles, Walsh, Bjorn, Beaver Jones, Cuthbert, Baltimore, and Ramirez. There you go, guys. That's the team lineups today. And hopefully it's going to be a good game for Manchester United, guys. Come on, Tullis, Joyce in goals for Manchester United. Let's be having you. Yes, let's hope she's more of a David De Gea than an Andre Onana. But I do love the serious look in her eyes. You know what I'm saying? I think it was Serena Williams watching. Oh, that's awesome, Daz. You got a week off. Oh, brilliant, lad. Get in there, Daz. That's awesome. And the weather's nice as well. Belter. We are going to do the Newcastle-Arsenal game later as well. Thank you, McNabs. I've got a little bit of sun the last couple of days, actually. Date and competition wrong in the description. Oh, thank you very much, the Normality channel, for picking up on that. Oh, yes. You're absolutely right. It's not the right date, is it? Sunday, the 18th of May. Nice one, at 1:30. Manchester United women's. Okay, thanks for that, mate. Nice one. Yes, it's the women's match, the FA Cup final. The Adobe FA Cup final, guys. Yeah, that's right. Don't know really why it's got a different sponsor, but it has. Adobe is the sponsor of this one. Hello there. What's going on there? The Cinnamon Pig. These names, you can make so many puns. I know, but I've got to refrain from that level of childishness. Don't I really at this stage, man, of my career? Got to kind of refrain. If I only had, back in the day, 10 years ago, I'd be making all sorts of jokes right now, but can't really do that now, mate. Anyway, no, I haven't missed you, Jensen. I've said hello to you twice, lad. It is Matt Letizier's daughter, Cinnamon. Yeah, it is. In fact, isn't there a couple of female players that we've got that are... No, sorry. I was going to say daughters of... Oh, about Bright at the back. M. Bright for Chelsea. Is that Mark Bright's daughter? I don't know. I don't know. But definitely that is Letizier's daughter, isn't it? Yeah. That is. That's right, exactly. They make the Photoshop. That's exactly it. Yes, I don't know, to be honest with you, Mark Hoffman. Probably not. Who knows? Okay, so anyway, come on, United. Let's do this. Timer's up in the top right-hand corner. I forgot to say, sync up with us if you can. This game's on BBC One in the UK, or hopefully you can watch it wherever you're watching it around the world. Watch the game with us, guys. We're tuning into this game anyway, so we thought we'd jump on, do a watch-along for it. Chelsea Women's versus Man United Women's at Wembley Stadium in the FA Cup final. Come on, United. Let's get a bit of silverware here. Really? Apparently she has no relation to him. What? Surely it is. Back to our keeper there, guys. Tullis Joyce, who bings it up the pitch. We might actually get treated to some decent football here today, guys. I'm not even joking. Like, people go on about, the women's game being inferior and all that stuff. I'm not even going to get into that. We know the physical limitations, etc. I'm not getting into it. But... like, it actually might be a better game, a better team, a better style of play than what we've been watching most of the season for the men's game. So there's always that. This might actually be a better game of football. It wouldn't surprise me. Okay, Turner cuts it out of the back for United. Is it going to be kept in? It's not. It's a throw-in for Man United on the right. Yo, Thornster11, how you doing, the Thornster? Great to see you, my son. Oh, what's occurring? Definitely one small club, always a small club, 70 plus years without UCA, stay humble. Well, that's it. It's funny watching the Arsenal implosion this season, from what they were thinking about possibly winning and then when they've actually finished, basically miles off of first place in the league and sharting it in the Champions League semis, yeah. It's just finished like another classic Arsenal season, hasn't it? Go on, United, chance for us. Ball whipped into the mixer, but it is cut out at the back by Charles Scums. Unbeaten in the league. Let's go, Perkin. Nice, Vincent. All women's games usually streamed on YouTube. Nice, mate. Nice. Yeah, your local dog would that play better tactics. Well, certainly Man United's season has been proper dog and duckish, hasn't it? Big time, yeah. By the way, we're nearly at 100 likes. Do smash that like button and help us get to 100 likes and help this stream out. Share it around. Get yourself subbed if you're new. And get your score predictions in the live chat. So I've got really no basis on this, but I'm going to say 2-1 to Manchester United. Come on, United. I'm going 2-1 United. Bright start by United here. Oh, unfortunately, Turlin's effort there is seen away there by Chelsea. Comes at the back. Pretty impressive, that. Fair play to Oliver Glasner, lad. He's done brilliant, hasn't he? Oh, Crystal Palace were immense. The more you think about it, the more you just can't really fault their performance. They just defended like absolute beasts and got it right, spot on, tactically, etc. You know, playing the counter game, just did a really great job. Stephen Barrow, what's going on, lad? Come on. Throw in then to the box, but it has been dealt with. But it's a chance for United. Shot on goal there by Clinton. And unfortunately, it is out behind, but it is a corner for United. Chelsea got 2 best centre-backs in England. All right, guys, listen, anybody who's got a little bit of... You're going 2-1, are you, Blazing Zari, lad? You're going 2-0 Chelsea, unfortunately, King Boomy. Yes, true. Players like Hudson Russo. Hopefully the money we are saving can be invested into this team. Hopefully, Thornster, yes. They're scrimping on the women's game as well, are they? That's no surprise to me. Corner for Manchester United. Keeper punches it clear. Baltimore tries to win it there for Chelsea. It's played over to the left now to Clinton for United, who is fouled, if you ask me. She's fouled. Yes, referee gives the foul awarded against Cuthbert for Chelsea. And that is a fantastic free kick opportunity for Manchester United here. You're missing Sam Kerr. Do you know what? Sam Kerr seems like a wanker. Doesn't she? To be perfectly honest, lads. She does. Did you see that video of basically just being racist? I can't remember exactly what she said now. I'm not getting into it. But she seems like a wrong'un. That's right. She does seem like a bit of a wrong'un, mate. There you go. Yeah, I hope so, Thorns. Yes, Thorns time was meant to stream last night, mate, but basically we had a Eurovision night and it didn't finish till like freaking 12, and then I just had a bit of a headache. So I just, yeah, but that is the plan. Nice tractor boy, James, mate. Thank you, Gaz Newton, for being a member for 57 months around here. Thank you, Gaz. Can we get a hashtag 57 in for this legend? Appreciate you, Gaz Newton. How you been keeping that? He says, Yo, Pig, all the best, mate. Same to you, man. Thank you for being a member for 57 months, you hero. Almost 5 years. Crikey, lad. That is legit. Hey, Cinnamon, are you hoping to watch a real team win a trophy today, mate? Is that what you've come in here for, lad? Yeah, that's right. Although I expected you to be watching this game, you filthy beggar. Oh, man. Thoughts on City losing the FA Cup? Love it. Absolutely loved it, mate. It was a great day, wasn't it, because of that? Fair play to Crystal Palace, doing the whole world a favour. Doing the whole Football League a favour, you know? Nobody wanted to see those City Scummers win. Half the City Scummers didn't even want to see the City Scummers win. You know? Nobody wanted that. Tony Marsh, let's go, lad. 7-7. I'm not getting into that right now, Gregory Perk, lad. I'll be totally honest with you, mate. I'm not getting into that right now, lad. Aaron, thank you so much for getting your member comment in there and being nearly 5 years a member yourself, lad, with a 58-month member comment. You'll be moving to sunny Devon. It will take time. Oh, really, Aaron? Nice, mate. Devon's lovely, mate. Devon's nice. Whereabouts in Devon are you thinking of going to? But that's awesome, Aaron, mate. All the best with your move. That's brilliant. Devon's nice. Thank you for being a member for nearly 5 years as well. Same goes for the Cinnamon also. Let's be having you, Cinnamon. He says, Pig, you can't banter any club this season, bro. I'd hide under a rock if I was a United fan. Okay, yeah, true. I suppose we can't just yet. But in about 4 days' time, three days' time, if, I know it is an if at the moment, if we win the Europa League, we actually can banter you. Because even though we are, 16th place guff side and clearly awful, we still managed to win a trophy even when we're shit. a European trophy. And that would give us not only a trophy, but also the same objective met as Arsenal had this season whilst finishing second, which is qualification for the Champions League. So if, I know it's a big if, but if we win the Europa League, we can banter you, lad. But true, maybe right now we can't. OP Dragon, let's be having you, lad. Thank you so much, OP Dragon. Pig's an absolute legend hero. Donna Dons, man. Much love, brother. Thank you. Yes, it was great seeing City chat on, wasn't it? Let's get some love in there for OP Dragon as well, lad. Big ups to the members here. Stay gold as well, hashtag 26. FC Barcelona won and City lost. Great weekend. Yeah, they won the league, didn't they, scummers? Fair play, though. I mean, you know, they've done well. Obviously, that Yamal's just ridiculous, isn't he? What a player. Yes, big ups to the members. Oh, you're leaving Bath. Oh, fair play, lad.
Get in there, my son.
I've never actually been to Bath, you know. I hear it's nice, though. If you lose to Spurs, that's unimaginably bad. No, it is, mate. We've actually lost the last 3 times to them as well this season, so it really doesn't bode too well. But because of that, I don't think we will lose. You know, I think it's we're due a win against those Spurs scummers. They usually are absolute whipping boys. Thank you, Wabrucci, for subscribing to the channel, Wabrucci. Big ups, lad. Yes, mate. If you're new like Wabrucci, give us a subscribe down below and watch the Ladies FA Cup final with us. Chelsea chance, then crossed over towards the back post, but it's out behind for a goal kick to United. Oh, Newton Abbott. Oh, yeah, I've been to Newton Abbott, actually. Yeah, it's nice, quite nice, man. I've been to Newton Abbott, lad. You haven't beaten them since 2022. Crikey, mate. Ah, you know, there's always a first. Serena Williams is playing Candy Crush Saga on her phone right now. She can't be asked to watch the game. Great advert for the game there. Yep, get one of the greatest female tennis players ever to come and watch. And just have her on the sidelines, not even watching the football, just dicking around on her phone the entire game. Nice one. That's great. She still hasn't looked up from her phone. Oh, no, now she's taking a selfie. Oh, Everton 2, Southampton 0. Amorim can afford to lose. Ange will be sacked if they lose. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess Amorim can afford to not win in order to not get sacked. That is true. But he's still really, after the season that he's had, will be playing with fire a little bit if we don't win it. Now, there still will be that question mark. Should they end ties now and bring somebody else in? There will still be that question. I don't think it will happen, but there will still be that question. And then, but with certainly, I think if Ange wins or loses the final, then he's getting sacked. But then he also might even be getting sacked if they win it, because he has had a shocking season. All right, guys, I've got a question for you, legends. So, who's au fait on the women's game here? Vincent Bullock, you watch it regularly and stuff, don't you? Who is like the Bruno Fernandes of our team then? Who's our best player? I heard the most about Ella Toon, right? But she's not on the pitch at the moment. She is on the bench, I think, though. Toon, yeah, Toon. Okay, so yeah, Toon. She's the one that I know the most about, or I've heard the most about. So that makes sense. Toon. Okay. Toon on the subs bench. Yeah, there you go. Clinton as well, says Matty Dale. Nice one, Matthew. So Clinton's a good one. Yeah, nice. Sorry, I just don't watch it, but be nice to know who's good. Prop Toon. May. Simon. I shat it, didn't I, Simon, lad? Sorry about that, lad. I didn't stream on my gaming channel last night. It was Eurovision night with the missus and the little, and we watched that. It was absolutely gash, wasn't it? I mean, there was a couple of all right ones, but it was no 2023. You know what I'm saying, guys? It was pretty bang average. I don't know if anybody watched it, but it was pretty crap. There was a couple of okay ones, I guess, but most of them were rubbish. Europe hate England as well, or United Kingdom. They absolutely hate us. Like, okay, this song wasn't a banger or anything that we had, but did we really deserve nil point in the audience vote? I don't think we did. Everybody hates us. You know what I'm saying? They hate us around Europe, clearly. Yes, I shouldn't I, Carl Broomfield? Yeah, good shout. Mrs. P? Our song and Austria's were awful. Yeah, Mrs. P didn't like R1 either. I didn't mind R1. I thought it was all right, but Mrs. P said it was awful too, but I thought it should have got some points, mate. Yeah, I did, Mrs. P. Come and join us. What's up, Mrs. P? How you doing? You're in pain with your tooth? Oh, no, she exacerbated her tooth problem last night, guys. Not good. She's been in a lot of pain since then.
How's the game been?
Yeah, you know, it's going. It's a game. Yeah, no, it's all right so far, Sheen. It's the FA Cup Women's Final here. It's interesting. Who's your money on? Man United women or Chelsea women?
I don't know enough about the lady players.
Neither do I. I only know one of them, but
I'm going United today.
nice one. She's going United as well. Love that.
Do you want me to do the jacket potatoes a bit later?
Yeah, please, yeah.
So not now.
Well, you can put them on. They take like 90 minutes or something to do. So
I can start it for the later game.
you can put them on now. Yeah, you can put them on now if you want. Whenever you want them, darling.
Or do you want me to do something different? Do you want me to
Gregory says hi. No. You have to do that for your teeth, don't you? Because you can't have anything. Nah, just do a jacket, love. It'll be nice and soft.
Gregory.
Yes, everybody says hi, Mrs. P there.
Legends.
Let's go. Let's go.
Spag bowl.
Oh no, chance for Chelsea into the mixer. Dealt with by United though. They get it away.
Would you rather spaghetti bolognese or do you want?
Nah.
No, you want jacket.
I honestly don't mind, Nicolini. Whatever you want, really. Yeah, whatever you and Little Miss want.
Okie dokie.
Thank you for doing it.
Drinky.
Can I have a can of Coca-Cola, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cinnamon says, welcome, the end boss. A.K.A. Mrs. B.
Hey, Cinnamon.
Cocodamol good for toothache. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I've got some in my bag.
Oh, yeah, nice cold can to the eye bag. Oh, I love a nice cold can to the eye bag, mate. Oh, it's lovely.
Hi, everyone.
That's good. All right, thanks, Mrs. P.
Day wherever you are.
Nice one, Mrs. P. Yeah, she's all good. Thanks, Gregory Burke, mate. She's loving it, lad. Simon Warner. Get the fuck in there, my son. Simon Warner. £2 super chat from Simon. Thank you, lad. New song. Pep the Potless. Can he fix it? Nice, mate. So not Bob the Builder, but Pep the Potless. I see what you did there, lad. Mate, he's having a mare, isn't he, this season? For him, anyway, for him. Uh-oh, chance for Chelsea on the break. Beaver Jones gets one-on-one and shoots. It's a good save by the keeper, Tullis Joyce. Get in there, love. Yes, it's a great save. She's done well. Good save there from Tullis Joyce. Stood strong there, stood firm. Andre Onana, take some notes, lad. Andre, take notes, lad. Look at that. Beaver Jones got through and she gets the shot off. It's a good reaction there by Tullis Joyce. Cold can of the ball back steady on Robbie James. You need a mini fridge where you stream. That's a great idea, Dork Knight, yeah. Who's the best women's player in the world currently? Guessing it's someone from Barca. Yeah, isn't it that Alexis Putellas from Barca, lad? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying words. But yes, Dork Knight says Putellas as well there, yeah. At least when I play FC25 and she's one of the players that pops up in packs that's got the highest rating. That's the reason I'm saying that. Aitana as well. Oh yeah, Bonmati. Aitana Bonmati, that one as well, yeah. Exactly, showing how it's done. I don't think so, Blazing Sorry, mate. No, but they might do in Bilbao. Bonmati from Barca. Tommy Boyle, what's going on, lad? No wig and makeup for today's special occasion, me old fruit. I had thought about it, but, you know, it's 2025. These days people get a bit funny about stuff like that, don't they? No, I'm kidding. But Tommy Boyle, mate, welcome in. How you doing? Thanks for joining us for this ladies' watch-along, mate. Nice one. We smashed 100 likes, by the way. So, thank you, everyone who smashed 100 likes on this ladies' watch-along. Really appreciate that. Tommy, how's you doing? I'm hoping so, Simon Warner, lad. Yeah, I do intend to. But watch this space, lad. Watch this space. I've had a bit of a bad head the last couple of days, you know. Honestly, I've been getting migraines in the evening and not feeling that great, so we'll see. We'll see, mate. Is the game on TV? Yes, this is on BBC One right now, Tommy. Get it on, lad, if you're able to watch it with us. It's the final of the Chelsea ladies versus Man United ladies. Nice one, Thornster. Yeah, maybe a bit. Rowdy, have a nice walk, lad. I'm guessing you're walking alone. Hey-oh! Oh, dear. He was immense, wasn't he, that guy, yesterday, mate? Oh, my God. And most of their team. I can't really fault any of their team at all. Go on, United! Oh! Shot over the crossbar there. It's not a million miles away there. And the shot is from... Not 100% sure. But it was a decent attempt there. It's just over the top of the crossbar. On the edge of the box. Inside of the left foot. Strike edge of the box there. It is by... The shot is by Jansen. Jansen, guys. Jansen for Man United. Oh, it's on YouTube as well. Nice. Yes, it might be on YouTube as well then, guys. You should be able to find it in multiple places. Lone Wolf. This is actually the first one that I've ever done, I think. I might have done one in the past. I can't remember now. But I think this is the first ladies or women's team watch-along we've ever done. Just thought, it's on BBC. I'm going to be watching it anyway. Might as well jump on and do a watch-along with the legends. Man United versus Chelsea in the final. Why not, eh? Come on, United. Daz Salford, yeah, pretty much. Probably like, I'll try and get something out every week or something in regards to that. When there's some heinous transfer news or something going on. Yes, Adam Wharton was great, wasn't he? Yeah, and you know, Easy, and also the lad on the right as well. What's his name? Munoz, yeah. He was brilliant. Oh, lovely, Tommy. You're home in 5 minutes, so you shall partake with a G&T and a frock. Thumbelina. Oh, I feel like you've done that before, Tommy. Don't lie. You've got a frock in the wardrobe ready. You know what I'm saying? Suspect. Poppy, this is on BBC One in the UK. Is Amorim better than Erik Ten Hag? It's far too early to say, really, isn't it? But we know that Ten Hag was in it for United, but we don't know that Amorim is in it yet. So that's all we've really got. Really? They've won 6 Prems in a row. Oh, shit. Here they come at United's backline right now. Chelsea Scummer's cut inside. She's done well with her feet. Shot on goal. Keeps has made a save. Big save by Tullis Joyce. Big save by Tullis Joyce. Yet again, the United goalkeeper is having a fantastic game so far. Couple of big saves from her early doors. That's another one. Does well. Drink water in the afternoon. Go on, Sigurd. Get it down you, my son. It's only on BBC One. Nothing on YouTube. Only people talking to the game. Oh, right. Okay. Fair enough, then. Well, it is on BBC One in the UK, guys. I can't really say where it is or elsewhere in the world. So that was a big chance there for Chelsea's Ramirez up top. And then it also nearly falls there just for someone. And then it's cleared away. There is a very vital foot put in there as well, but Tullis Joyce makes a save. Do you think you'd get into this United side? For 20 minutes, Robbie. Yeah, for 20 minutes, lad. But not any longer than that, because the old lungs and hammies would start to pop, mate. It is on YouTube, says Lone Wolf. Maybe it depends on your region as well, where you're at in the world. You definitely like the Chelsea number 33. Can we have United's female keeper instead of this reject? She looks pretty good so far, doesn't she? She looks serious. I mean, that is one thing I've noticed. That maybe it's just because the goals are bigger. I don't know, but it does seem like there's more goals scored in the women's game. The goalkeepers are worse in the women's game, you know. But I think that has also something to do with the fact that the goal is the same size, and ladies are not. These ladies that they've got in there are not 6'8", like really Thibaut Courtois and stuff. So it kind of makes sense. Tullis Joyce With the goal kick, then up the pitch it goes. So far, she's the woman of the match for me. 23 minutes gone on the clock, though. Not many, not long gone. Nice one, Lone Wolf. Nice one. There it is, lad. Top man. Foul committed there by Bizet is there, and it's a free kick awarded against us for Chelsea gone. Cheeky pass from Baltimore down the channel there, but unfortunately, or down the left flank, I should say, and it is a corner for Chelsea. So, you know this new sponsor that Chelsea have got? Obviously, they went most of the season without a sponsor, didn't they? What is it? Damac. What actually is that? Does anybody know? Never heard of it before. Guess that's the point of a sponsor, isn't it? Raise awareness. What is it, guys? Exactly. At your age, your maximum speed would be a slow jog. I'll just get myself up, put centre forward, lad. Whip balls into me in the air. I'm going to have a field day with headers. I'm still having an absolute field day with headers, lad. Oh, shit. No, I didn't see that Shrek. That's awful, lad. What? Crikey, mate. Damac estate property. Something to do with Skoda, because it's on the back. It says Skoda on the shirt. All right, on the back it says Skoda. Well, surely that's just a different sponsorship, isn't it? Or is it the... Oh, fair enough. Let's just Google it. I'll just Google it and find out what it is. Damac. What is Damac? The new Chelsea shirt sponsor explained. Oh, nice. Okay, Damac, long-term global partnership with Chelsea. And what is it? It's a Dubai-based property development company, which was founded in 2002. The company has been responsible for several multi-million-pound projects in Dubai, including Damac Hills, an exclusive gated community with villas, townhouses, apartments, and championship golf course. Damac were also responsible for building Damac Heights, a 335-metre-tall, 88-floor luxury residential tower in the Dubai Marina, which overlooks Palm Jumeirah. What a load of old shit! So they're sponsored by a frigging building company in Dubai. You know, that's such a Chelsea sponsorship, that. Do you know what I mean? Not fucking UNICEF for them. Do you know what I mean? No UNICEF. Not Save the Children. Not no bloody charitable sponsor. No. Not no technical sponsor. No. Some bloody money-grabbing fucking... Some frigging, some oil money guff, basically. That's classic. That's absolute classic, mate. Do you know what I mean? There you go. Like a big property development company in Dubai. That sums up Chelsea, that does. That sums them up, mate. I did not, Tommy Balls, see that. No, I did not, mate. What did he say? Typical Chelsea billionaire play stuff sold us. Exactly. That's really going to appeal to the average working man in Chelsea, or not in Chelsea, but in London, or around the world, isn't it? That's suspect. Interesting. How much do you think a woman's Man United player makes? What would be the man's equivalent, EFL2? Honestly, I'd say I really don't know this at all, but I'd imagine that the basic wages for the ladies are, definitely in the thousands rather than the millions. I'm thinking, the best players are probably on, a couple of 100,000 a year. I don't know. If that. And probably most of them are probably on just, like a grand a week or something, mate. I don't really know. I mean, it's all about sort of like how much the game makes, really. That's the problem there. It's like if you've got more viewers watching and generating more cash into the game, then they would get paid a lot more. I'm not 100% though. I don't know how much they get. They could get loads. No idea. Yeah, the Common Man sponsor. Exactly, they got the Common Man sponsor, Damac. Baltimore for Chelsea, shoots! Ooh! And it's just wide of the right post. The best chances of this game definitely coming for Chelsea so far. And I've got hair in my mouth. But if not for the keeper early doors and stuff, they'd probably be leading. But Man United still definitely in this one. But it is Chelsea looking a little bit more dangerous early doors here. £1,000 a week, well, that's steep. I'd imagine some of these, I'd imagine a lot of these players are on, yeah, they've got to be on £1,000 a week, don't they? To be a professional sports woman playing in this team here. Otherwise, they might as well just go and be, a bloody receptionist or something, mate. Surely there's got to be a decent wage here for them, lads. Women tennis players get paid the same for less sets. That's true. What's up, the guy Orsich? How you doing? Nice, the women play better than we do, some Santa say. Yeah, no, fair enough. That's what I was saying earlier. Like, maybe we'll get a decent Man United performance for once, possibly. Sent it to you on telly. Okay, what's this all about, lad? Oh, right, what Jack Grealish said. That's got to be fake, mate. That has to be fake, surely. That screams of a Photoshop to me, Tommy Boyle, lad. But if it's real, that's absolutely insane. Isn't she going out with that Diego? No, not Diego Costa, sorry. Douglas Costa, is it? No. Who's that? Yeah, the lad who went to Juve from Villa. Hang on a second. But it's legit. That's what he said on Instagram. That's crazy, isn't it? So Jack Grealish wrote, "Happy Mother's Day." Alicia Lehman commented back and said, "I am not a mom, but thanks." And Jack Grealish says, "I can change that." Surely that is not real. Come on. Surely that ain't real, mate. He used to be on the same bloody team as her ex, didn't he? Surely that's not real, mate. Mate, that screams of fake, but if it is, that's mental. That's hilarious. Oh, really? You Googled it. Salaries range from 20,000 and 250,000 a year. Highest paid players, Aitana, 830k a year. Wow, that's mental, isn't it? Yeah, Douglas Luiz, that's it. Yeah, sorry, not. What did I say? Yeah, nice one. What a lad, says Tommy. Sam Kerr's on 450k a week. She's the highest. Oh, right, in the Premier. Mental. What a lad. Now that's fake, says that guy. Also, I don't know. I mean, you know, Tommy says it's real, but... Bezic down on the ground. Bizet, sorry, getting some treatment here. Down on the ground. Getting some treatment, guys, for Manchester United here. We've got a player down. That is crazy, though. Haaland's on 500k a week. Well, it's all about supply and demand, isn't it? If there was 100 million people tuning into the women's games every single weekend, then they'd be getting that money. But you can't obviously give them the same money, because then it's just going to be hemorrhaging money out of one game into another, and it's not justifiable, really. It has to, I think now in the future it will get more popular and it'll be a lot more eyes on the product and it will generate more cash. But right now it's obviously some considerable distance behind in that regard. The average for ladies in the Premier League is 47,000, while the guys is 8.2 million. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would the guy Orsich, man. I'm not even kidding around. Do you know what? I'm not even kidding when I say this, and I've never even seen her play. But I'd almost imagine that if you'd have put her in Manchester United's first team for the men this season, at the top of the pitch, in the Premier League, I'd almost guarantee you she'd get as many goals as Højlund, if not more. There you go, I'd almost guarantee it. I don't see how you can actually do worse than what Højlund's done over the season, really. Oh, here we go. 1 Inch Destroyer says, Lika Martins is a friend of mine, and she made 280k. Wow, crazy, mate, 280k. Well, that's bloody good money, to be fair, isn't it, for playing a game? It's amazing. Ronaldo on $1 million a week. Legend McT, your Leeds, my old ma, got your Bacon Berry t-shirt on, cheering on the Reds today. She made a banging dinner, so she has permission. That's awesome, lad. Your old ma's got the Bacon Brigade t-shirt on. That's fantastic, mate. Big up. That's awesome, lad. Come on. And she made some nice dinner. Brilliant. Big ups, Mick T. Thanks for that, lad. That's awesome, mate. Great to hear. You're not wrong there. I want to stick. What? It's real. Made the papers too. Wow, that's crazy. So completely supply and demand. How the men's team stealing and living with this guff, making millions a week. That's crazy, isn't it? Jack Grealish, what a boy. Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? Wow. Who do you fancy for Premier League next season? Oh, it's so many variables. It does depend a lot on what happens in the summer window, etc. But right now, I guess you'd probably just have to say Liverpool, wouldn't you? Even though it's going to be harder for Slot in his second season. I think it was quite a nice time for him to take over from Klopp, with every other team just doing shite this season, pretty much. And then also the fact that they've got such a great unsettled team. Or great settled team, I should say. Now, I don't know. I think it's going to be harder to repeat what he did in his first season. So, I don't know if they. It depends really if there's any challenges from anyone else. If anyone else is actually good, because other than Liverpool this season just gone, nobody else was really good or consistent. Not Arsenal, not City. You know, these teams didn't really challenge. So yeah, it's an easy answer, but I'll say Liverpool for now, just because they do seem, you know, a lot more settled, a lot further ahead in terms of consistency than anyone else in the league based on this season just gone, which is the latest season we've had to see. That's all we can really go on. Quite amazing how much he earns, man. That's crazy money. Crazy. Doesn't he get like £1 million per Insta post for some sort of brand? Like, that's what I heard. He just gets like at least $1 million every time he like posts even just a little post on Insta saying like, oh, you know, check out Just for Men Grey or something, you know. Like, he just gets £1 million. It's mental. You're putting a tenner on Newcastle to win the league next season. Not a bad shout. What's the odds on that though? I guess they're probably not crazy long. Maybe 15 to 1 or something. I don't know. But yeah, not a bad shout. They certainly have a chance. Colton says Newcastle win it. They've definitely got a good chance, and they finished the Premier League season strong and stuff. Like they're looking a real good outfit. What would I do if I had Ronaldo's money? So I would probably, I know what I'd do actually. I would just buy a football club. You know, I'm not saying I'd buy Manchester United because that's, you know, you need to spare 6-7 billion or whatever to do that. But I'd buy a football club. You know, not one to rival Manchester United or anything, but like a local small football club. I'd probably just end up buying Poole Town up the Dolphins, trying to take them to the Football League, mate. That would be, what a great thing to do. I've always dreamed of doing that. You know, that's what I'd do if I had that sort of money. I'd try and take a small football club to being, you know, like a Wrexham jobby, like sort of what they've done, but even more so, like taking a full-on non-league side all the way up from like the 9th tier. That's what I'd do. That'd be brilliant. Just be the chairman of a football club, the owner of a football club. My stream keeps freezing. Are you serious, Simon? Smash a 1 if it's streaming for you guys. I mean, if it's freezing for you guys. Or smash a 2 if it's fine. Okay. It's your gash internet there, Simon Warner, lad. It's your Poundland Library internet, mate. Man United fan for life, 10-month member comment. Let's go. Hi, I'm going to say United best Spurs 2-1 on Wednesday. Love that, Man United fan for life. Yeah, I'm similar. I think we're going to do them, you know, 2-0, 2-1. Shot on goal. Tullis Joyce makes another save. She's on it like a car bonnet today. Go on, Tullis Joyce. Beast goalkeeper. Andre Onana, take notes, lad. The shot was not very powerful, but it's curling effort to the far corner, and she gets over well there to deny Beaver Jones. Yeah, oh yeah, Samaconda, yeah. No, I can fix that actually. Hang on. I think I can fix that, mate. Filters, properties. Wait a second. Configure video. Camera control. Focus. Do not focus. Do not autofocus. Okay, there we go. There we go, guys. Now it won't go out of focus. I don't know why that wasn't on anyway. What about teams to go down? Oh, great shout, Thornton. So next season, I hope Leeds as well. Yeah, Leeds obviously coming up. I think it probably will be, honestly, it probably will be the 3 teams that come up, though. I know that's easy to say, but it's so hard to stay in the Premier League when you first come up. So it probably will just be them. Reminder, because it reminds me of the Tunnocks tea cakes. Yeah, exactly, Vincent, mate. Love a Tunnocks tea cake, lad. They're the best. Bottlers and the Geordies. I think the Geordies are going to batter them, lad. I'll go 2-1 to Newcastle later. What do you guys think, guys, in that one? 2-1 to Newcastle. I'm going for. Let's hear your thoughts and opinions. Go on, Bizet. Looking for the foul there, potential foul committed, but I don't think there is a foul. She gets up to her feet nice and quick. Ahmad Diallo, take notes. You know what I'm saying? These some of the men's game, they need to take notes on these ladies getting up and just not even flinching at these challenges. Goodness me, the men go down like they've been shot sometimes. So why is Ella Toon not starting the game tonight then, folks? Is she injured? She's on the bench though, right? The camera's just panned over to her. She's watching, but... So I've asked who's United's best player. You guys have said Ella Toon. She's on the bench. She's not 100% then, I'm guessing. She might just get a bit of time at the end of the game. Yeah, fair play, Gregory Burke, lad. Yeah, you feel bad for the teams that get promoted. They get to watch good football for a season in the Championship, only to get battered again. It's true, more often than not that happens. It's very hard for a team to cement themselves in the Premier League, but it does happen. You know, if you look at teams like Bournemouth, done a fantastic job of it over the last decade. Brighton, Brentford, you know, it is possible. If it is possible, you just got to survive that first season. If you can survive that first season, then... You know, the money keeps on coming in, the status is still there, it's easier to build. But you have to survive that first season, otherwise it's just almost, yeah, it's just impossible really to cement yourself as a regular team in the league. Big up there, Stephen Michaels, lad. Burnley would have to score against. Yeah, it looks alright, Boomshanker. That's the one that's like Rocket League, yeah? I looked at some clips and stuff, it looks interesting. Sounds like we're getting dominated. Yeah, early doors. You'd have to say most of the good chances here landing for Chelsea. It's not really much coming in the other direction from Man United, really. There's just not really too much creation. You know, we've had our keeper worked a few times here. But as the game yesterday proved, the Man City versus Crystal Palace game, it doesn't necessarily matter how much control of the ball the opposition's got or even how many chances they have. It's about taking your chances when you get them. Uh-oh, Chelsea run. That's a free kick. They've won so it's a free kick. Referee says play on, though, and they shoot. It's blocked. Is referee going to pull it back? No, he's let the advantage go on now. Ramirez now for Chelsea in their box. That's a good bit of defending. That's a great tackle there by Galton. Leah Galton does bits there with a nice little bit of sliding in there to clear the ball away. Had to get it right, was in the penalty box there. You really like it, do you, then, that rematch game? Oh, really? Man United fan, you've just effed yourself up with too much protein, 5 eggs and a steak. Oh, nice, Man United fan. That sounds lovely, though. You're making me hungry. Definitely, Tommy, amazing what Bournemouth and Brentford have done. Just shows that great ownership means everything. So true, yeah, so true. And obviously, you know, you do need to have good coaches and a great setup, yeah, but that also stems from the ownership of the team and making the right decisions and stuff. But it does help if you've got like a coach like Eddie Howe when you've come up, you know, from the Premier League to the Premier League. It does help, doesn't it, if you've got a great coach. Do you think it's tactical pick because Clinton and Toon on the same side sometimes makes the midfield look weaker? Oh, okay, Matty Dale. Interesting. Nice one, nice one. First season is key. After that, you have to get goals in your team. Someone like a Vardy. Yeah. Reports for United going to struggle financially next season, even with Champions League. Ineos has also lost the plot and needs some people there want them out. Yeah, well, I think a lot of people are starting to want them out at Manchester United as well. Not doing a great job, those Ineos mugs. Just basically just trying to scrimp and save everywhere, and they haven't done anything to show us that they really mean business here at the club yet. Talks of a new stadium, well, that's a load of bollocks. Why have a new stadium when you're a shite team finishing 16th? It doesn't really add up. Kim, what's going on? Kim RFC 55 Young, thank you for that. She says, like Spike. Okay, corner in for Chelsea, watch out. Watch out, shot on goal. It's going to be a penalty, is it? Oh, no! Penalty for Chelsea. Oh, Bizet's just clipped her edge of the box, bless her. Bizet's taken her down. It is a bit of a heavy contact there, and she's fouled her. And Cuthbert's gone down like a sack of shite there. It is going to be a penalty. The pen's awarded. The referee's been awarded The pen there. And is it a dive? I don't know. Bizet's protesting, saying no contact. Cuthbert goes in. Oh, no, that's clumsy, that by Bizet. She's definitely hit her with her leg. And obviously, Cuthbert's felt the contact there and just gone down. But definitely it is contact and there is a foul and it is a pen. That is gash! Chelsea about to take the lead here, folks. Unless Tullis Joyce, the beast in between the sticks, can do the business. Come on. Cuthbert fouled, penalty awarded, chance for Chelsea. It's a Luke Shaw challenge. It is. Gave her a liver kick. Sigurda, yes, Sigurda. United should go for a one-year deal for Vardy. Might be able to show Hoyland the ropes. Mate, I mean, there's definitely worse we could do, isn't there? I think at the top of the team, he'd be a way better choice than the likes of Hoyland. Obviously, he's like 37 now, so it's not really going to happen. But I could certainly see him scoring a lot more than Hoyland. They might miss it like City. Yes, come on, Tullis Joyce. Yes, unleash her inner Henderson. Penalty for Chelsea. Get Henderson in the sticks. Yeah, maybe Floating Pig. How many people were watching? Let's have a look. Lowest viewed stream yet, Pig. 153 people, 151 likes. Yeah, but it's a great ratio of likes to views. But you're right, mate. It is, but we always thought it would be. I'm watching the game anyway, mate. It's fun. It's fun times. We're just watching it. I'm not obsessed about the numbers like that, lad. But we still got 152 legends in here. Big ups to the Dons. Okay, Baltimore puts it on the spot here for Chelsea. Come on, Tullis Joyce. Get some praying hands in there. She steps up then to potentially give Chelsea the lead just before half-time. Baltimore steps up then. Ref blows the whistle. She steps up. Oh, no. Baltimore pops it in the bottom left-hand corner. Keeper's dived the wrong way. It kind of looked like our keeper dove in slow motion then. Do you know what I mean? But it was the wrong way she's gone anyway. Chelsea take the lead. Gash bags. Absolute guff. So Chelsea score. Baltimore gives them the 1-0 lead so far. It was a sloppy, clumsy challenge that by Bizet after a lively first half from her. And it's cost United going in at half-time there. It was such a nothing chance for Chelsea. She didn't really need to make that challenge either, really. Not in the desperate way that she did. So it was a bit of a sloppy gas challenge that, to be fair. She shat it. And given Chelsea the emphasis to take the game and go with it. Gash. Oh, no worries, Bizarre Pudding. Mad respect for doing this, LPU. No worries. I've always said on this channel, if I'm actually watching a game of football, whoever it is, whether it's Kettering Town versus Carlisle United or Carlisle, whatever, whatever, mate. I'll be doing a watch along for it. It's just pain watching United in general. Yeah, true. Oh, Perkin, 1-0 to Chelsea. Did you know the last time Man City went trophyless in the season, United won the Europa League? Really? That 2017 season? Nice. Well, that's a good omen. Just a Bacon. Hello, lad. Welcome aboard, Just a Bacon. 5 minutes at a time then in this first half. Yes, do us a favour at the end of this first half. Hit the likes on it. Help us get to 200 thumbs ups. And get yourself subscribed if you're new. Kieran, did you know Cernia and her husband and daughter, Chelsea fans, don't even know who Cernia is? So no. Guessing that's a typo. I don't know, mate. Serena, you're talking about Serena, I'm guessing, yeah. Because seeing as she's on the sidelines there, or in the crowd. I did not know that, mate. That's gash. Why the hell is Serena Williams a Chelsea scummer? Wrong place to write that, really, LG lad. You should be sending that to Insta DMs. Oh, really, was he? Watched our last Europa trophy back. Forgot Onana was in the team for Ajax. Oh, shit, no wonder we won that one then. That was a nice chilled out final, that one, wasn't it, OHB? I was thinking back to that yesterday, actually. I forgot he was in the nets as well. I know he was at Ajax back in the day, but did forget that, mate. But what a nice chilled out final that was. Nice couple of early goals. Just got a nice 2-0 lead, and, it was just nice and chilled out, weren't it, that? That's what we need for this game Wednesday. Can't be doing with a back and forth goal fest. Yeah, Julia Roberts, a massive United fan, that's true. You like the pace of the game, slower than men's game, obviously, but technically it's a nice watch. Yeah, no, it's decent. Have you never watched a game of women's football before, Tommy? I mean, I've tuned into the World Cups. The World Cups are sometimes fantastic, like the England team, when they won it. Wow, they played some great stuff, didn't they? They played some wicked stuff. But yeah, obviously the pace isn't there, the physicality's not quite there. But it's a nice, yeah, it's still football. It's still football, isn't it? Nice one, Tommy lad. Can't spell her name, the tennis player I'm on about. Serena, yeah. Really? Wayne Rooney could be joining the Everton coaching staff. Interesting. What as? Kitman? Hey-oh. I'm joking. Love a bit of runes. Oh, really? Her husband invested in Chelsea women's team. 20 million investment. Oh, crap. Right, there we go then. Loose pass by United. They just haven't really got going in this half, Man United, but now being 1-0 down, surely there's going to be some sort of, change coming out for the second half. There's only a couple of minutes to go until half-time. Surely there's going to be a big change second half because this is pretty sloppy guff stuff from United women's here. Fair enough then, Lone Wolf. Bit harsh, but you can still get a great spectacle. Like, this is what I was saying to Kate Cadet the other day. I was watching a game. It was Marlow United versus Paul Town FC, non-league. And obviously the standard's shit, right? But it's still a great game. There's still lots of good chances, lots of, end-to-end action and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, yes and no, Lone Wolf. You can still have great games in this sport, though. What time does this one finish? This one finishes at around about, 3:30-ish, maybe? It depends, really. I might be streaming right through, Daz, if this has extra time and stuff. Extra time depends. If not, there'll be a little break in between the Arsenal and Newcastle game, yeah. Go on then, United into the box. Chance for United, is it? No, the corner appeal there. And what's happened? Oh, I think it's been awarded as a goal kick. Yep, there's some other games on. Indeed, the men's games are on right now. Got a Maya Letitia autographed trading card from Man United box recently, my captain. Get in there, OHB. That's awesome. Get in. I see a lot of these people buying those football cards, and they're opening them and they're like going mad about packing like this one of one or whatever, and it's worth however much. What are they called? Like what's the name of the, because, that sounds interesting to get into, mate. A little bit there. Sounds interesting. Thank you, the new guy, for subscribing. I appreciate you, the new guy. Yes, mate. Get in there. Half-time whistle then. And unfortunately, Chelsea do lead Manchester United 1-0 there at half-time due to that Baltimore penalty. It wasn't a very good half that by Man United, to be fair. They had one or two opportunities early doors, and then it was all Chelsea, really. I think Chelsea looked the better side out of that. The keeper for Man United doing well, denying a couple of chances. Could it be worse, I suppose? Man United women's definitely still in with a chance in the second half here. Come on, United. Decent standard. You watch Serie A, Bundesliga and La Liga, so hard to find time for ladies. But yeah, it's decent. Nice one, Tommy, lad. Yes. It's all right, lad. It's all right. Match attacks. I remember them. Paninis. Ella Tune to change this in the second half. If you want the whatnot one, let me know. I'll send you a link. Get you 10 quid. Oh, okay. Thank you for that, Vincent, lad. Have you noticed how they've got 4 women on the pundit team in this game? Have you noticed that, guys? I don't have a problem with it, but I'm just saying, that's double standards, mate. That's sexism right there. How come there always has to be a lady on the pundit team for the men's game, mate? But we're not allowed one on the women's pundit team. Come on. That's double standards, mate. Anyway. But seriously, though, what's that all about? Double standards. Oh, anyway, don't worry about that. I should have said that. We're going to open up a can of worms there. Man United ones that you want to collect to the Man United team sets. Nice. Because Ian Wright got sacked. There you go. Oh, fair play, UHB. Oh, fair enough there, Perkin. Yes, mate. Not bad at all, lad. You blame Maluko and Ian Wright comments? Maybe, but surely that should have the opposite effect, shouldn't it? Pete Sky, yes, he says, imagine if Amorim benched Bruno for the Europa final and we go down 1-0 to Spurs at half-time. This woman manager's shite. Been at the job for years now and still average. Get in there, Pete Sky, lad. You tell her how it is, lad. She's having a mare, son. Now, that is strange, isn't it? So Ella Toon, like, she's like the best player and she's not even starting. That is odd. I've got to say that's odd. And I'm guessing she's done it there for, you know, like someone said earlier, a bit of balance in the team. But it doesn't really add up, does it? Unless she's not fit. But she is, obviously, because she's on the bench. Nice one, Pete Sky, lad. How are you watching this? Is this on in America? Is this on the MUTV app or anything? Let's go. King Boomy Sporting will allow Gyökeres to leave for £55 million. That's less than Rasmus. Well, it's because we paid an insane fee for Rasmus. I mean, you think about like Huijsen going to Real Madrid for 50 mil. That's a lot to pay for a young defender. But he does look like he's going to have a great career and he's going to be class. You know, so it's a lot of money. But yeah, what we pay for Rasmus is insane. Never a pen cheated. I don't know, Stephen. I think it was a pen, probably. It was soft, but there's definitely contact there from Bizet. It was a sloppy challenge. She didn't need to do that. If you watch her leg makes contact with her thigh and knocks her off balance and she goes down. But technically, that's a foul. It's sloppy, mate. It's so sloppy. There's not a lot in it. It's soft, but it's a foul. Oh, nice. It's on ESPN Plus, which is like a premium channel you have to pay for. Oh, banging, lad. That's awesome. That's awesome. Watching Everton v Southampton for 15 minutes. Nice one. Listening to you on YouTube in North Carolina. Nice. Represent where you're all tuning in from around the world. Nice one for that, Rowdy Yates, lad. Mark Skinner, the women's manager, barely plays Mallard, the best player we have. Right, yeah, she's on the bench as well, isn't she? Definitely, Lenny Yoro does look good, but I do have concerns about his injury proneness. Like, he's got all the potential to be a proper top quality player, doesn't he? But he also seems to have a bit of potential to be a bit of an injury prone one at the moment as well. And that's the problem when you've got an injury prone player. The talents doesn't really materialise. Look at Luke Shaw. Look at Bailly. There's a time and place where it just gets to the point where you're like, oh, they're just too injury prone. You can't build a team around them. Let's hope that's not Yoro. But I'm just saying that it worries me a bit. No, I haven't, Mr. Arsenal Podcast Lad. No, I have not. How are you doing there, Mr. Arsenal Podcast Lad? The new guy, 839. Big ups to new guy. Thank you very much for subscribing, the new guy. You're watching here in Iceland, Warrington in the house, Cornwall, Kurnow, Dubai. Let's go. Let's go, mate. Come on. Am I nervous? Well, sort of. I mean, I sort of feel like consuming my own cranium. And then... Never mind. Yes, I am nervous, mate. I am nervous. I am very nervous, mate. Very much so. I mean, it's all or nothing for Man United. There's so much riding on it, mate. So much riding on it. For the team, obviously, not being able to get Champions League football would be horrendous. We could potentially just finish like 16th in the league, and that's our season with no trophies and no Champions League to look forward to next season. I don't even want to think of that possibility, mate. It's horrendous. Yes, let's go, Tommy. You're watching from the dark side. Jonathan Gallagher, thank you for being a member for 49 months, you hero. What would your team versus Spurs be, Pig? Thank you, Jonathan, for being a 49-month hero of this channel, lad. Get some hashtag 49s in. What would my team be? I mean, it's pretty much going to be not too dissimilar to what we had the other day, but, because that's who we've got fit at the back. But in terms of the midfield, I think I would probably go with Ugarte and Casemiro as the two in the midfield, with Bruno and Ahmad in behind, hopefully Xerxes, but he's not good. No, I mean, I don't know, because Højlund's so gash, it almost makes sense to play a false nine with Bruno, but we can't do that now after not trying it hard at all and everything. We can't do that now. So it's going to be Højlund starting the game, I think, unfortunately, but he's so gash. So I would go with probably Ahmad and Ahmad and Bruno sort of in behind the striker, with Ugarte and Cassie in the middle, as opposed to like Cassie and Bruno in the middle or Bruno and Ugarte in the middle. I would rather go with Bruno a bit further up and have maybe Cassie and Ugarte in the middle, something like that. But the rest of the team kind of picks itself, doesn't it? You've got to go with obviously Mazraoui and Dorgu So kind of the rest of the team just picks itself. And obviously the defenders, we've got loads of injured centre-backs right now, so that's just basically going to have to be like Slabo, Lindo, whatever. It's pretty gash at the back there. Jonathan, thank you very much for your comment there. I appreciate you, legend. Yeah, that's pretty much it, really. I'll do a preview before the game, though, and do a proper preview and pick the team and everything. Indeed. Potentially no European football of any kind next season. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. That would be nice, mate. That Cherky player. Yeah, he looks real good, lad. Thank you so much there, the Mr. Arsenal podcast, for the 4-month membership comment. He says, big up to Henderson telling Pep to stay humble at full-time yesterday. Pep was proper rattled. Yeah, Pep was a dickhead, wasn't he? What a dickhead. It's like going, how do you have a problem? How did he actually have a problem with Henderson there? Don't get it. Drizet was pushed in the penalty box, but nothing was given last minute of the game. Instead of getting us a corner, Chelsea was given a free kick. Angelo Deacon, it's a bloody disgrace, mate, to be fair. You think the boys will turn into beasts on Wednesday? Me too. They do tend to do that, don't they? Mary Earps in the house. Big up, legend. Big up, legend Mary Earps. Right, back in a sec, guys. I need a quick slash. Don't go anywhere. Smash that like button, guys. Keep smashing the like. Share it around. Get yourself in there raw. Say hello, all that jazz. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Serena Williams, you Chelsea scummer. How you doing, guys? I'm back. Thank you for waiting there for us. Shall we have a look at the halftime stats? I think I know what it's going to read like because Chelsea dominated that half, to be fair. But let's have a little look and see what's going on at halftime. 1-0 match stats. 69% possession to Chelsea. Hey-oh! 31% possession to Manchester United. 6 shots for Chelsea, 5 on target. 3 for Man United, 0 on target. Total touches inside the box. Hey-oh! 13 for Chelsea, 5 for Man United. Yeah, those are the stats at half-time there. Did you just hear what their owner said? Chelsea would be a $1 billion football club of the women's football. Are they serious, lad? Nutty, mate. Wednesday's the biggest game since Champions League 2008. I agree, actually, for everything that it means to Manchester United, for the potential to ruin our season, for next season, I mean. Not this season. This season's already ruined. But it's the potential to save this season with a bit of silverware, but it's also the potential to save next season by being in the Champions League. So it is literally, it's all or nothing. It's like going into the casino and putting all your chips on red and just, you know, just hoping that it doesn't come up black. Because that's how it goes, you know? Like, it's literally like, that is what it comes down to. A bit of bad luck, one bullshit official decision here and there, whatever, can cost you a whole season. Obviously, you want to make your own luck, but we do need a little bit of luck on our side as well, don't we? I mean, we needed a little bit of luck in the semi-finals, didn't we, in that first leg when they got a man sent off over in Bilbao? Like, if that didn't happen, maybe we're not even in the final. Yeah. Did anyone see the commentary yesterday after the final calling it a major trophy for Palace? When United won it, they called it a small cup. Well, I mean, it's true, though. For Palace, it's the absolute holy grail, isn't it? Like, to win the FA Cup. It's like they're never really going to be up there competing for the Premier League or Champions League. Maybe one day, but it's unlikely. For them, it's about as best as they could hope for, to be fair. But yeah, you know, that's what the media just likes to belittle what Man United achieved, don't they? Even when we're shit, we still win lots of things. That's the amazing thing. Like, last couple of seasons, we have been poor, but we still won the League Cup, FA Cup, and even going back a little bit in the 2017 season with Jose, where we won the Europa League and the League Cup and the Charity Shield. And, you know, we do still pick up trophies, don't we? There you go, Lone Wolf. It's a tough thing being a... What's that? Next time you flush the toilet, Piggy, think about the memories of this season. Oh, it's hard not to. Every time I go, it's hard not to. What's the temperature in the cave? Oh, it's getting up there, my son. 26 degrees Celsius right now in here. It is toasty. It's toasty. Why aren't they wearing skirts? I don't know, really, Sean. You know, I ain't complaining though, lad. Even when we're shite, we still win stuff, winning more than Arsenal. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You know, Arsenal was supposedly in a really good spell at the moment with being up there challenging, but they don't have much to show for it, do they? Yes, mate, Luke Littler. I'm looking forward to the World Cup, mate. Both the Lukes are definitely going to win it for England, aren't they? What do you think, guys? It's got to be. The Darts World Cup or whatever. Both the Lukes representing England, mate. That's going to be a raw one. They're going to smash them up, lad. You're pleased for Palace, one of the best grounds and clubs in English football, and Glasgow is a class act. He's done brilliant, yeah. Sean and Fayad, what's going on? Let's go, Fridgie. Welcome aboard. In Croydon area, the Crystal Palace win is huge. They love it. Oh, big time. I can only imagine. Never been to Croydon, but I've heard it's a bit of a shithole. So, have you ever been to Croydon, guys? Actually, I think I have been to Croydon. Actually, now you mention it, I think I did stay in Croydon one night when I went up to, like, can't remember now, but Thorpe Park or Chessington or some shit. Yeah, exactly. Darts World Cup. Luke and... Did you see that game they had the other night? Oh, my God. The standard was ridiculous, wasn't it? The one, you know, Luke Littler won it 6-3 and then came back. But, crikey, mate, the amount of 180s they were hitting and stuff. It was mental. They're so good. They seem to play the best against each other as well. They're just, like, so good. The levels they have is insane. Like, they were averaging, like, I think one of them averaged, like, 118. And the other averaged 115. It was ridiculous. I don't really know, Lone Wolf, mate. Depends what you're talking about, really. If you're talking about for crime, if you're talking about for cost of living and stuff. I mean, it's so many factors. Chance for United into the box. Header in on goal. The keeper makes a stop for Chelsea. Yeah, that was it, Beast Guy. That was a mental game. If we lose on Wednesday, will that be the worst loss you've ever suffered, Pig? Well, for what it means, and for the potential to ruin next season as well, yes, I think so. There's so much right on it, mate. I've never really... Okay, you want to win the Champions League final. When you're in the Champions League final, you want to win it. But Man United usually are in the position where we're qualifying for the Champions League via the league, or we were previously anyway before Fergie left. And so there's so much jeopardy on this particular fixture against Spurs. That's the word, jeopardy. Like, it's a ruiner if you don't win it, but it's everything if you do. So yeah, mate, too much on it. Yeah, that was crazy. 115, 111, highest two averages in a game ever. Just ridiculousness. Crazy, mate. Crazy. Has the potential to speed up our recovery by at least a year. That's what I'm saying, yeah. And also, apparently, it's worth about £90 million to the club as well, like just through, the extra prize money you get from the Champions League. But not only that, think about the status of the football club, your commerciality, marketability, all that sort of stuff is obviously made a lot more by having Champions League football. Whereas if you don't have that and you're just a 16th place Prem side, crikey, it's a knock-on effect. So yeah, big game that one for every reason. By the way, we just smashed 180 likes, guys. Let's try and get 200. You know it makes sense. Go on then. United started this second half quite well here. 3 minutes in. Crossed into the box. Going to be out for a corner, is it? Is it going to be kept in by Chelsea? They have kept it in. United throw in then. Jonathan Ruben needs it to prove idiots wrong. Spot on as well in regards to that. Ruben Amorim and what it means for him. Like, yeah, it's massive, isn't it? It's absolutely massive, mate, for him. Because if he loses it, everybody's just going to be straight on him, aren't they? Amorim out, worst coach in United's history, worst record. Relegation statistics since he's come in. They could be going on like that mad. And look, he's not done well in the league, but there's reasons for it, and you've got to give him a fair crack at it first before you properly judge him. But if he was to win the Europa, then you can just say a big F you to all the haters. And we're in the Champions League, and he's the coach, and yeah, you could be feeling good about backing him, etc. Really, I think Newcastle are definitely going to finish above Arsenal anyway. Arsenal were just going to bottle out last game or two, cheeky little draw here or there. They're bottlers. Have you seen their league form lately? They've been drawing a lot. They're pretty shite. That's mad, isn't it, Daz? 2 million for the winners and 1 million for the losers. Daz Salford. Are you talking about the actual men's FA Cup or the women's here? I think you're talking about the men's. That is crap, though, isn't it? Yeah, when you think about the amount of money in other competitions. Ah, come on. The men's, yes, that's mad, isn't it? Yeah, such a little amount of prize money. You think at least 5 mil or something, 10 mil. It's the FA Cup. It's the oldest domestic cup in all the land. Yeah, there you go. Just saying it's 0.9 points per game is unusually low. No, you're not. You're not wrong. But you have to remember that he was taking over a struggling side. He was taking over a team of players that Ten Hag assembled to play the Ten Hag way. And he's going to play a totally different way, with a totally different formation, totally different system. So it was always going to present its own challenges that he was going to have to try and solve. And he's not solved them yet. But he's also not necessarily got all the pieces to the puzzle to solve it yet. He needs to sign a few players for his own. There you go, J-Mo. You're worried for next season, you won't lie. Big time, big time. Corner in, free kick from wide in for Chelsea. Header at the back post. They've got on it, but it's not on target, and it is hoofed up by United now, but headed back into the box for Chelsea. This Man United's team legacy is just starting. The worst team to win a trophy ever, every year. It's so bizarre. Hang on a second. Chance for United on the break. No, they've cut it out. So bizarre, but who would be a City or Arsenal fan with this in mind? Not wrong, lad. Painful times for them. Getting beaten by a very Spursy Spurs squad will highlight to fans and rivals just how bad United have sunk. And Scammering, yeah, man. I guess. But you say under Amorim, but it's years and years and years of absolute destruction beforehand as well. But yeah, you can't really deny that if we didn't do that, then it's not a very good start to Amorim's Man United career if we don't win it. maybe G7, but think about the players we have got to sell as well in the summer. Like, there's almost a couple of players already with 1 foot out the door, isn't there? Jadon Sancho's going to be off the books, hopefully. Rashford may well be sold for a decent amount. Who knows? Maybe Anthony Dos Santos, maybe he'll be given another chance by Amorim, seeing as he's done really well, but maybe not. He might be sold. Andre Onana might be moved on. You know, there's players as well that will come off the books. So, you know, you could generate quite a lot of money just by getting rid of the rejects. Oh, it's a big chance there for Manchester United. The shot there by Ella Toone, who is on the pitch now, a dangerous one. It's Bizet puts the cross in from the wide right. It's a good ball. It falls to Ella Toone. She gets it up. Nice half volley attempt. Decent, just controls it, brings it down, and hits it. And it's right at the keeper, unfortunately, but not a bad bit of play there by Manchester United ladies there. How many players will sign this summer? Probably about 7, lad. That's what we need. Oh, no, that's a cynical foul there. Free kick and a yellow card for Clinton. The main thing's to give Amorim time. I bet he outlined the plan when he was talking to the club. Yeah, precisely, mate. They knew what they were getting in for. They knew they were getting somebody who was playing a totally different system. They'd have to give him different pieces to the puzzle in order to play that system. So, yeah, I think they're playing the long game there. Where's the hat? The hat's over here, mate, but it's 26.7 degrees. It's gone up 0.8 degrees since the last time I showed you guys. It just gets hotter and hotter and hotter throughout the day until it's about 31 in the evening or something. It's horrendous. But anyway, I'm not wearing the hat, mate. Sean Easton, lad, it's pretty ridiculous. You just got to say Glazers out, really. That's what it's come down to. We can say managers this, managers that. You know, I don't blame Ten Hag nowhere near as much as I blame the shit-house owners of this football club, man. Oh, nice one, Aaron. You're ahead of me, so I'm trying to sync to the game. Okay, yes, pause me, lad. Pause me for a few seconds and sync up. You have hit the nail on the head, Boomchanker. Well said. Great comment. You're absolutely right. That's an astute point. It's going to have a massive effect, isn't it? If he wins it, we've got Champions League. They'll have extra faith in him and they'll have extra money to spend. And if we don't, we won't. And plus, also, it affects the actual standard of the player that you can bring to the club. Of course it does. You're a Champions League team versus a relegation candidate team. You know, that's the difference. So, yeah, you're not wrong, lad. It's an astute point you make. Very true. Very important to win. Do you know what, guys? All this talk about it, though, I actually do think we will win. I know Spurs have done us last couple of years and they won the last few games and we've been awful. But they've also been awful. Maybe you could argue they've looked better this season in terms of going forward and scoring goals. That's definitely true. They scored a lot more goals than us in the league. They're better going forward. But still, you know, they're very Spursy, guys. Spurs are Spurs. Spurs will Spurs it. I'm almost convinced of it. They'll find a way to Spurs it because they are Spurs. And it means something. You know, they're going out there representing Spurs, and that just fills them with an extra 2% extra bottle job beforehand. Man United last couple of seasons, even though we've been poor, we've won trophies. We have players who are experienced and win trophies. We've had players like Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes playing for us the last couple of years. These guys got bags of experience. Think about what Cassie's done. He'll probably be starting in the game. That experience means a lot. Plus, they're in good form. You know, look at Cassie. He's had a great few months. The experience that some of those players have in the squad, not a lot of them, but some of them have, is key. Plus, the last 2 seasons, they've been in finals. They've won the finals. You know, so, you know, you've got to say they're well placed to see out one game of football and to win one game of football against Spurs. We might not be a better team than Spurs, but we probably are more likely to win the final because that means something. Having that experience of being there and doing that for those players in the squad who've done it over the last couple of seasons, it does make a difference. And Spurs are bottle jobs, mate. There you go. We're winning this, but no way United lose the European final. The players get a bonus for winning. The prima donnas will show up for the extra cash. Yeah, I heard Casemiro's contract, if he gets Champions League football or something, is going to go up like 25%, which equates to him getting about 500k a week for his last season under his deal. Something like that. Something crazy like that. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of effects that it will have in that sense. So maybe you're right. We like playing in Bilbao too. Yes, that's a good shout. We do well at that ground. That's a great shout, Tommy. We've already played there, mate, in the last round. That's actually a really positive thing for us. That's like an experience. You know, you've already done it. It's like a little trial. It's like a mock test. You know what I mean, lad? So that is true. We've already been to that stadium, already won a game, and, you know, that means something, lad. It means something. It's not new to us, lad. That does mean something. Good point. United have got form for European final. Spurs haven't. Spot on, Daz. That's it. That's what it comes down to, I think. That might be the difference. Saying that, we could still get done up by Spurs, but I just got a good feeling about it. Ange Postecoglou has won a trophy in his second season all the time, and he has rested all his players. Yeah, fair enough. I didn't really get why Ruben didn't make more changes in that last fixture against Chelsea, to be fair. He should have done. Exactly, Vincent. He said your wages will not drop if we get Champions League, and he said they're going up. Oh yeah, Mr. Arsenal. You Arsenal scammers will definitely want us to get the job done against them, won't you? I'm guessing so. Yep, Ericsson and Lindelof want that bonus before leaving. Ruben playing Ahmad last game pissed me off. Same, I know, HB, and he left him on a long time. Same. I would have definitely rested him. There's just a few players you don't want to risk, isn't there? He being one of them, because he's not back long from injury and he's got a little bit of injury proneness about him. So I'm with you there. I wouldn't have done that either. True. Oh, really? Yeah. Good coach there, Tommy Boyle, yeah. Nice, we got 7 reposters. Let me have a little look and go over to X there. The link's pinned at the top of the chat. You can give us a repost if you want to help us share it around on X. I'll just shout everyone out who's given us a repost. Big up to the legends. 7 reposts. Big up there, legends. Let's see who's reposted us. John Boy Cat, Hannah, Boomy, Kieran, Elliot Tapfuma, Vincent Bullock, and Aaron Homeyard. You absolute complete legend. Get the fuck in there, my son. Legends. Appreciate that. Nice one, guys. Thank you for sharing. I've already done that, Vincent Bullock, lad. Have you not seen that video? That was the first agent video I did. Search that, lad, on my channel. I've already done that one. Asking for more wages for Andre Onana. I've already done that one, lad. Summer transfer window will be mental. So it should be, mate. So it should be. For Man United, it should be, because the team's rubbish. It needs gutting. Just need to gut it. Rip out half of it and replace it with a whole bunch of new players, and then maybe we might stand a chance. Still, then it'll be difficult, but yeah, definitely need to get some better quality players in who aren't complete bottle jobs. Characters, man. I'm talking characters here. Also want match sharpness. It's a fine line. True, but yeah, I think certain players should have been rested. I mean, certain players are okay, aren't they? Like, if you think about Bruno Fernandes wants to play 65 minutes every single time, you know, and obviously I would have subbed him off at 65 minutes. He's playing longer than that. He is capable of playing all the games. He just plays every single game. His fitness is insane. His engine is insane. His condition is insane. He just never stops. But it's still a risk. Still a little bit of a risk. They might well, take an injury, pick up an injury. You just never know. But he's very much what we would say a robust player. So there's not too much of a risk there compared to somebody like, I don't know, a Luke Shaw or an Ahmad Diallo or a Lenny Yoro or whatever. These sorts of players should be protected a little bit more because you need them. You need them for the final. And yeah. Oh, yeah, Theo Hernandez, very, very good. Very good. I want Denzel Dumfries from Inter, lad. On the right, for the right wing-back spot for us, lad. I see the virus has spread to women's game too. Well, Chelsea are supposedly a better team, aren't they? So they've won... What did somebody say earlier? Let's have a look. Women's Premier League, I think they said... they've won the last 4 or 5. Was it? Or something like that. Let's have a look. English Women's Football Champions winners. So the last... Yeah, so the last 5... No, wait. The last 6... Yeah, no. 6 seasons. The last 6 seasons has been won by Chelsea women's. That's mental. There you go. Yep. So, yeah, Chelsea are obviously the best team in the Women's League, aren't they? So you've got to say it's a tough ask for Man United. And just having a look at the Women's Premier League table, the Women's Super League table this season, you know, Manchester United finished third, a good 16 points behind Chelsea. And Chelsea had a ridiculous goal difference of plus 43, so, you know. Oh, look, it's a shithouse Glazer on my screen. Get him out. Get him gone. Get him off my screen. Get this shithouse Glazer posse off my screen. Guys, get some hashtag Glazers out, please, in the chat. We need to get these guys out of our football club. It's just their mere presence makes me feel uncomfortable. Don't want them here, guys. They're rubbish owners. They're the worst owners ever. No, I haven't, but I rate him, Segura. I rate a lot of Bournemouth players, you know. I fancy Semenyo as well. He'd be a good signing. That nice dude, Dumfries and Hernandez as wing-backs. That's mouth-watering. Yeah, that would be meaty, wouldn't it, lad? Meaty. There is some real good players in Serie A, to be fair. It's worth pilfering, definitely. But I'd rather pilfer players from Serie A that are experienced and proven. You know, you look at somebody like Denzel Dumfries, he's proven to have done it over many a year, you know, in big high-profile games and all that sort of stuff. Same for Theo Hernandez. But, you know, players like Rasmus Højlund, that's a different kettle of fish altogether. That's an unproven player. Yes, not even a United fan. Yeah, I still hate the Glazers. Bad owners ruin the game. Same dihydrogen monoxide. I felt the same about Newcastle's owners when they had Mike Ashley. Just didn't like him, you know, for what he'd done to the club. Not that I really care that much about Newcastle. I'm just saying, like, it's bad when you have owners that just shackle the club and just try and fleece the club and don't really invest that much or care about trying to get them to win. What's the new Everton ground name called, Daz Salford? Isn't it just called the Everton Stadium or some shit? What is it? What is it called? Badison Park. Hey-oh! Yeah, even the ladies ain't winning. McTominay doing bits out there. So we've got a player coming off injured here, guys, unfortunately. It's going to be a substitute made. She's in tears. She's hurt. Let's get some love hearts in there, guys. Hey, up the mustard. Yes, the mustard. How goes it? Mr. Mustard getting in here raw, lad. Bastoni's a beast. Yeah, Daz Salford need to go on field of no dreams. Oh, goodness. Hills Dickinson. What? Hills Dickinson. That's their stadium name. That's got to be the worst stadium name ever, lad. That's almost as bad as Wankdorf Stadium. You know what I mean? That's pretty bad, that. Crazy, mate. Hills Dickinson. That's a bad name. Everton might struggle next season with a new stadium. I mean, it looks a nice stadium. Really does, but Hills Dickinson. Something Hill, apparently. Mate, dihydrogen monoxide, thank you for the £5 super chat, lad. Get in there, my son. Sue, get some love in there for dihydrogen. Appreciate that, my man. Let's go. He says petition. Oh, wait, it's a petition to name Everton Stadium Championship Park. Well, the thing is with Everton is it wouldn't actually probably be more appropriate to call them Premier League Park, because they're one of the teams that have been in the top flight the most in the history of the English game, actually. You know what I'm saying? Dihydrogen, thank you so much, mate, for the super chat there. I don't know, what would be a better name for it than Dickinson Hills or whatever it is? I think anything would be. Yeah, New Goodison would have been all right. Why not just call it New Goodison or something? Or because it's not the same as Goodison, I guess it's actually not. But still though, Everton Stadium would have been better, wouldn't it? Blue Scouser Stadium. We hate the Red Scousers Stadium. Whatever. Oh, nice one, Segura. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I don't check on the. I don't check the messenger messages that much. To be fair, lad, forgive me. But if you, are you on Instagram? I do check Insta a little bit, and also Twitter sometimes. But I very rarely go on Facebook these days. My bad. Yeah, the good Scouser Park. The good Scouser. Is there such a thing as a good Scouser there, the mustard? Kidding. Do you think Everton will struggle next season away from their stadium? Yeah, that often is going to have a bad effect, definitely. Just call it the Everton Toffee Stadium. Toffee Stadium, mate. That's a good name. Toffee Stadium. They could sell loads of toffees at every corner, mate. They'd make a killing. Oh, nice. Leah Galton's actually back on the pitch, guys. She's still crying, but she's back on the pitch. Nice. Pigo Memorial Stadium. Brilliant. Scouser Park. Well, Saeed, we probably will be for a little while, lad. That's the problem, isn't it? We're signing Gash players for too much money on massive wages. That is the problem, mate. Difficult to sell and move on. 3 likes off of 200. Everyone smash that like button. Help us get to 200 thumbs ups. We're nearly there. We're only 3 away. Oh, I hate it as well. Yeah. Nobody really calls it that anyway, do they? I mean, I guess, but not really. Like, most people still refer to stadiums by their actual names. Like, for instance, remember when St. James's Park was changed by Mike Gashley to the Sports Direct Arena or whatever it was? And then everybody still called it St. James's Park. You know what I mean? Nobody's calling it the Sports Direct Stadium. But yeah, it is Gash, actually. No, some stadiums do get called that. Think about, like, the Amex Stadium or whatever. That's true. I know the Glazers would sell our rights if the offer came in big enough. The Maxi Tampon Stadium. Oh, shit. Chelsea almost make it 2, but it is dealt with the back by United. Come on then, United. 20 minutes to go. Come on then, the girls. Let's go. Damn it. Chelsea player down on the ground. And she's getting a little bit of assistance there by the ref. Lucy Bronze on the floor. Red panties time. We've done it, have we? Thank you, everyone who's helped us get to 200 likes there. Yes, we did it. We smashed 200. That's good going, that, folks, on the ladies' watch along here. Ten Hag Sports Park. The Ever Toffee Stadium. Not bad, Ricky. Not bad. Named after a solicitor, Piggy. Sounds about right. Is it really? That's terrible. A solicitor's got the naming rights for the stadium and they actually went with it. So it does sound about right, though. Yeah, they'll be busy over in Scousetown, won't they, now? Don't even know who that company is who sponsors them. Already think they're dumb. Yeah, it's crazy, mate. Crazy. A sponsor says a lot. Like, it's got to align with your brand. Like, like I was saying earlier on about Chelsea's new sponsor on their shirt. That DACAC or whatever it is. What is it again? But, you know, it's some property investment company, some property building company, whatever, in Dubai. You know, that aligns with Chelsea's brand because they're a bunch of cheating shithouses. You know, money-grabbing bastards, oil money scum club. You know, back in the day, obviously, under Abramovich and all that. So it aligns, you know. You should have you shouldn't just be sponsored by, you know, some bullshit solicitors or insurance company. Like, I remember when we were sponsored by AIG. And don't get me wrong, AIG Days on the shirt, it's iconic, right? But AIG, it's like, isn't that just some insurance company? I don't give a shit about that, mate. How does that really align with the average working man that supports Man United? It doesn't, so it's bullshit. But, yeah, whatever. I know it only means a certain amount. But still, a sponsor does mean something to me. Especially a stadium name. Like, I do like the fact that we haven't done that yet. I know we sold away the naming rights to our training ground, all that guff. But the actual stadium, you know, still Old Trafford. And I'm glad it's not called, like, you know, the freaking Snapdragon Stadium or something. You know what I mean? Well, that actually sounds pretty cool. Snapdragon Stadium sounds sick. Damac, that's it. Yeah. New Goodison, a suggestion. Yeah, I said that one earlier. I think that would have been a good one, you know, Sean. Can't really go wrong with that. New Goodison sounds great. What should our new ground be called? What about New Trafford, mate? New Trafford. You know what I'm saying? New Trafford, lad. What's wrong with that? Simple, there you go. Like New Trafford, yeah. Priority number 1 is rich people should get even richer. It's a scummy world, isn't it? The mustard lad, it is, mate. It is. Gabby George has just got a yellow card for Manchester United. Led Zeppelin or Pink Floyd? I mean, tough one, but for me, it's got to be a bit of the lead. It's got to be Led Zeppelin. You're not putting the hands up in the cylinder thing in the new Stadium Second Spire. Mate, I don't like the whole trident thing that they've got. I mean, I like the idea of a few towers to make it look like a trident, but I don't like how it's been executed in that concept mock-up plan thing. I hate that new stadium design. Everybody seems to like it, but I think it looks gash. It's just a big circus tent, a big Butlins tent. Glazers out. Dutch Conehead Park. Slabhead Park. The One Direction Stadium. Pink Floyd, go on, Dabo, lad. Cannot move. Old Trafford is iconic. Yeah, I've changed my mind on this. I have. I used to think it makes sense to try and build as good a stadium as you can from scratch. And that way you can have a more state-of-the-art facility and it can be better, which is true. But you know what? Old Trafford's just epic and iconic, exactly how it is. But it needs some work. If you were to spend $1 billion on actually rebuilding it, remodeling it, retrofitting it, everything that you possibly can do. Yes, it might not have the full scope of being able to have 100,000 seats and all the state-of-the-art facilities. And you can't get extra space. That's true. You can't do that. But you can make it as good as it could possibly be. And Old Trafford's just absolutely epic. So I've actually changed my opinion over the recent years. I think we should definitely keep it. I think Old Trafford, nothing wrong with it. We need to address the team first. Yes, okay, the stadium needs work and it's leaky and it isn't as good as it should be. It's a 1990s stadium. It's stuck in 1992. That is true. And now it's 2025 and, Spurs have got a ridiculous stadium and Arsenal got the Emirates and even Everton now got this Goodison one and Brighton have got a modern stadium and all the rest of it. It is definitely a serious problem. But Man United's Old Trafford history is just, it's legendary. It's second to none, really, in terms of English football. So I think we've got to try and preserve it, really, now. Plus, address the issues first on the pitch. I feel like building a £2 billion stadium is the sort of thing you do when you're actually having success. That's the sort of thing you do when you're winning the league every year, when you're doing, what Man United did under Fergie, or doing what Pep did with City. That's the time when you spend and be lavish. Not the time to do it right now, necessarily, when we're potentially on the verge of frigging championship. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I've changed my opinion on it. What do you reckon, guys? Build a new one or renovate the current one? What would you say? Let's see your thoughts in the chat. But I would say, I've gone with renovate. I've gone with make do with what we've got. And replenish. Renovate, says Lucas Stamp. Yep. You'll go and keep Old Trafford 100%. Demolish Old Trafford and build a new one on the same ground. Simple. Yep, there you go. I mean, there's still space limitations. You've got the train track there. There is some space limitations, right? But you could still make an epic stadium, I'm sure. Or even just, like I say, rebuild a lot of the structure. It would be a bit of an undertaking, but it's not impossible. Get in there, Daz Salford. Everton giving Goodison to the women's team. Everton doing bits. That's a pretty awesome run club there in that sense. I mean, their owners have spent a fortune over the last 5 years as well or so on players and everything. And sure, they haven't got the results, but you can see they're trying. You know what I mean? You can see they're trying to make that club good. I mean, it's not worked out for them in terms of their performances, but you can see their owners are trying to do things there. Got to say fair play. New, keep Old Trafford. Old Trafford won't be involved in Euro 2028. That's filth, isn't it, lads? So disappointing. Build a new one, can't move. Yeah. Is this more entertaining than watching the lads play? I mean, this game, no, to be honest, mate. This game so far, it's not been a great game, has it? Man United haven't played particularly well at all. Chelsea have looked the better of the two. United haven't really got going here, mate. Better second half from us, but still, it's not a very good quality game, this one. I was hoping for... I mean, it's a good game, don't get me wrong, but I was hoping for a bit more action from Man United's point of view. Sloppy pass, that one, and given away. Chelsea get it under control. Double jeopardy. Yeah, fair enough there, Sean Eason. Yeah, that's it. I know, it's so iconic. Worst thing is, stadium would probably be built somewhere and then it will be shipped in piece by piece. Yeah, build a new one. Renovating is just not feasible. Old Trafford has been neglected for ages. I get that. It's a fair point. Like you say, you can't get it to be 100% brand new, shiny and new and state of the art with retrofitting things to the current stadium. It does have its limitations. Massive club like United has to have a new stadium. Half time at West Ham 1-0 Forest. Scouser and me wants Old Trafford demolished, but do not build a new one. Score for the final. I'm going 2-0 United, mate. Nice one, Perkin. Yeah, same. Beats Guy. Hey, have a good one. Thanks for getting in here. You too, mate. Thank you so much for getting in here. Peace out, Beats Guy. Appreciate you, lad. Enjoy, lad. We'll probably see you maybe Wednesday night for the Europa League final, lad. Enjoy. Come on, United. I'm not getting into that butters, lad. Sorry, mate. I'm not getting into that butters, my son. Best snack to accompany. Get yourself a cherry bakewell tart, lad. They're banging. Go on then. This is a chance. Oh, too much on that pass through the middle. What's for supper? Mrs. P's been making. She put a couple of jacket potatoes in the oven, lad. So I'll probably have beans, a jacket potato with beans and cheese for dinner, lad. First scorer for United, and I will place a bet, Piggy. Nah. Sorry, Daz. I don't do that, mate. I can't do that, lad. You're gonna have to make your own bets. I don't like doing that because, you know, if you lose and everything, then you know it's my fault, mate. So I'm not doing that, lad. Not doing that, lad. You make your own decisions there, lad. Definitely not Gashmus Boyland. Actually, saying that, now I've said that, probably will be him. I'm joking. Lovely jubbly. This time next year, Rodders will be millionaires. Terrific. Well, this was a bad idea today, wasn't it, to do this watch along? What a shit game. Pretty poor. Come on, United. We've got 12 minutes to go. Come on, United. No, I've never been to a chiropractor, lad. I'd like to. But I should get checked out properly first before by an actual medical official rather than, you know, just a chiropractor in case they mess something up. Because I do hear stories about them messing people up sometimes. Chell Scummer's pressure. Mad FX, what's going on? Casemiro first scorer. Love that, Callum. Go on, Cassie. Cassie's got such a knack at being in the right place at the right time for crosses. He's actually the best in our team at that, I think. Like when there's a free kick into the box or a corner into the box, he's just got this knack of getting into the right place for a chance. So it's a talent, that. It's like some anticipation thing of the gods. Nice one, Sean Eason. Yeah, lad. Come on, United. There's still 10 minutes to go. Made for them moments. You're going on Monday straight into it. What? Oh, nice one. Thank you, Aaron. Yes, he's put a link to my next watch along in there. Look at that. Oh, you're a pro. You're an absolute pro there, Aaron, lad, aren't you? Let's pin that to the top of the chat then. So that's where we'll be after this, guys. I'll pin that to the top. It is a watch along for the Arsenal versus Newcastle United game that's on today a bit later on. When is it? 4:30 kickoff, is it? Yeah, we'll be on, 20 minutes before that sort of time. So come and join us for that as well. Link's pinned at the top of the live chat. There it is. Thanks for that, Aaron. You can click that link at the end of this stream. Smash a little like and a reminder on it. Nice one. Nice. Yeah, done the first 5 of that SAS Rogue Heroes. It's proper, dude, on iPlayer for a few more weeks. Nice, man. I'll check it out. I'll have to check it out, definitely. I'm watching like 3 different programs at the moment. I guess watching 4 won't hurt. You know what I mean? FIFA later. I hope to, Captain Whippass. Yeah, I'm planning on it, mate. I'm planning on it. Bizet's been taken off. The lady who gave away the free penalty there, early doors. That was a bit unnecessary, wasn't it? And to be fair, that's the only difference in this game so far between the two sides is that penalty that they scored. Nice one, Aaron, lad. Yeah, a few substitutions for Man United here, guys. Miyazawa off. Nalsund comes on. 430k off. First time you ever simulcast women's football? It is, Steve. Yeah, I think you're right. This is the first women's watch-along we've ever done. Big up the women here, getting to the final. Shame about this performance so far. It's not quite where they need it to be. SAS Rogue Heroes is fantastic. Oh, nice, Solitude. He's loving it as well. You know what I did used to quite like back in the day? Bit of a guilty pleasure. That one with Ross Kempin. What was it called again? Oh, that SAS program, mate. It was, you know, I forgot the name of it now for some reason, but that was a bit... Total Force. Was it Total Force? Something like that. It was that was a guilty pleasure of mine back, 20 years ago. Ultimate Force. Ultimate Force. It was not Total Force. Ultimate Force. Remember that? Decent, lad. Decent. You remember that, D Solitude? Yeah, it's decent, lad. Super chat. That was classic too, Captain. Oh, thank you so much, the Mustard, for the $13.99 Canadian Dollar super chat, eh? Come on, let's get some maple leaves in the chat there, if you can find them. Get your maple leaves out, guys. Thank you so much, the Mustard, for the Canadian love there. Oh, Canadian friend. No, you're a legend, the Mustard. Thank you for all the support and love over the years, mate. And hanging out with us for literally, I don't know, 8 years or something, mate. I don't know. The Mustard, you're a hero. Get some big love in there for the Mustard, some maple leaves. Thank you so much there, the Mustard. He says, just a wee installment for the larder pig. Thanks for everything over the years. Still waiting for the Wes Brown interview. I'm working on things. I'm working on some things, Dad. Absolutely. Watch this space. Stuff like that will be happening more frequently, hopefully, lad. Great shout. Thank you, the Mustard. I need to work on getting some more ex-players on the channel, don't we? Yeah. You're a legend there, the Mustard. Really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Proper legend. Chelsea free kick into the mixer. Header on goal. It's 2-0. Ah, it was too easy, mate. Gasharama. That was some Manchester United men's team style defending there. Proper statuesque Sabutio guff from United there at the back, mate. Gash. And they have scored, guys. They have scored. It's 2-0. It's 2-0 to Chelsea, and they've won the FA Cup, haven't they? Scummers! Oh, nightmare. Oh, Gash, right, you ready for the rant? I can't get as invested in this, but still, it's piss poor, obviously. Would have loved to have seen United women win. But it's 2-0 to Chelsea women, guys. That's Gash. Nice header in there. Domestic treble they've done, have they? Oh. Interesting. Pretty poor defending by Man United, that, though. Look at that. Rubbish. Ball comes in from Baltimore. There's plenty of red shirts in there, but... oh, my goodness. That is really Gash defending there from the number 17 for Manchester United, who goes by the name of Janssen. That was Gash from Janssen. She's been rooted to the spot there. There's proper guff stuff from Janssen there defensively. She shat it. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Based on true story, how the SAS came about. Very British, very ironic humour. Amazing character, story and everything. Nice, mate. Nice. I'll have to definitely check it out. Sounds up my alley, that. Oh, United, really? Can't you just ask for more paper, mate? No, I didn't, Gregory, mate. What? Too easy, yeah. Unfortunately, the Mustard, they've done us. Late flurry, is it, at the end? There's only 5 minutes left. United need a goal right now if they're going to have a chance. Into the box it goes for United. Come on. Nah. Second best all over the pitch today, unfortunately. What's this Goodison Park farewell? Actually, I don't care. Yeah, I've not heard anything about it either. What are they doing? 2 L's courtesy of Chelsea this weekend. Nightmare, Texas Blue lad. Nightmare. Baltimore, shot on goal. What a gas shot. It's well over the top of the crossbar. It's Hoyland-esque there by Captain. By Captain there for Chelsea. Now, well, I have to say the women's team today have not played well at all, lad. No, they've been gash. I wouldn't say not well at all. It's just that they have been outclassed here. Chelsea, I think, are just a better team. I don't watch women's football, but just going on what's happened with Chelsea winning the last 6 women's Super Leagues in a row and then winning the league this season at a canter, I'm guessing they're the best team. So it is difficult for the women's side here for United, but still, you know, look at that Palace versus City game. They're still, if you get it right tactically, if you get it right performance-wise, you can still upset the odds, but they haven't managed to do it. Christopher Lee, the man was dangerous. Christopher Lee, the guy who played Dracula and stuff, is that who you mean? Out of last 6 games, United have 1 point, unheard of. That's unbelievable, yeah. You switched over to ITV2, Spy Kids 3's more entertaining. Oh, dear. Hang on, how come there's loads of empty seats in the stadium? I had a look yesterday at tickets, and it said they were all sold out, mate, but there's shitloads of empty seats. Oh, what's that all about? Man United fans leaving, is it? Surely not. Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it, Lone Wolf? It's a big move for them, yeah, big move. That's the one, Nick Pendragon. How you doing, Nick? Saruman. Oh, yeah, of course he is. Yeah, Saruman. And Dooku. Yeah, Count Dooku in Star Wars as well. Of course he is. New film Warfare is okay. Oh, nice. Not heard about that one. What's that on? Thomas Muller hanging up the boots. Yeah, he is, mate. He is. What a career. You've got to say, what a legend of the game Thomas Muller is. Seriously, what a legend, man. Crikey. It feels like he's been around forever. Pretty much because he has. Like, he's been around 20 years, hasn't he, that guy, playing to a great level for Germany and Bayern, and, yeah, unbelievable career. What a great player. What a great player, what a great career. Immense. How much were ticket pig for women's FA Cup final? I think they were ranging from like £5 to 15 quid, mate. I was having a look, but they were sold out. But, yeah, they were sold out when I looked yesterday. Defo right up your street sausage. I thought that when I started watching it, you'd like it. Nice, nice. Yeah, it looks, I like stuff like that, to be fair, like a bit of SAS vibes. What a player. Him and Kroos. Oh, yeah, there's some German legends. Kroos, closer. Oh, hang on a second. Could be, no, cleared away by United. Cinema or dodgy box. Oh, right, that's how to watch it. Nice, I have to keep a look out on that one then. Who scores in the final? Gashmus Boylan hat-trick. Oh, yeah, £5. Well, that was for the junior tickets. Junior tickets, lad, you know. Nice, next Saturday sold out between Sheffield United and Sunderland. Oh, I bet that, yeah. £5 a ticket you could get if you're a kid, I think. You're scared right now on Wednesday we'll lose. Me too, it's a very nervous situation. I'm trying not to think too much about it, otherwise I'll literally pull my hair out. But yes, it is a sketchy game, that one, mate. It's everything riding on that. No wonder he paid a lot of tickets are a £5. They ain't paid a lot of tickets are a £5. I know, yeah, but at least it's better to fill the stadium up, isn't it? If they had £30 tickets, nobody would go. No disrespect, but they'd have like 2,000 people watching right here in this 90,000 seat stadium or whatever it is. Whereas, you know, you got to fill it out. The most you pay is 15 for an adult. You know what? I think I'm going to go to a women's game next season. I'm going to take Mrs. P up to Old Trafford because it's just like that's a nice way of watching it. I know it's not a proper game, but do you know how much it costs to watch football these days, especially if you're travelling up from like Dorset or something. Like, goodness me, by the time you've got a hotel on match day, because the match day hotels go up in price as well because it's match day, goes up a lot, and then by the time you've travelled up and stayed the night, you know, it's five hours drive each way. So you can do it there and back in one day, but it's fucking gash. Nobody wants to drive 10 hours in a day. Do you know what I mean? So you can do that, but it's gash. Oh no, it's 3-0. Baltimore's made it 3-0. That's some piss poor defending there. Oh, you Slabby Maguire in disguise. I'm joking. He's actually a boss. 3-0 Chelsea are leading Man United women's. That's gash, guys. Absolute gash. They've done us. They've done us raw here in the final, mate. 3-0 Drubbinations. That's bad times. Oh, dear. Not good. A match day at Hotel Football 180, not match one day, 120. Exactly, yeah. That's actually not bad, though, for Hotel Football, lad. Like, that's right, literally outside Old Trafford. Like, that would actually... It's not bad for Hotel Football, that, on match day. I've never seen it that cheap, personally, but that's pretty cool. But yeah, you're right. It goes up a lot. A lot of the hotels go up a lot on match day, and for the men's team. But they wouldn't do for the women's game, would they? For the women's team, if they're on a different day to the men's day, which obviously they would be, then yeah, it's not going to be as much. So it's quite a good way of watching it. Or an under-21s game, probably go watch under-21s or something. That'd be a good experience as well. Because that's the problem with Premier League football these days. It's like, if you want to go and watch a game, you're talking about spending a few £100 each. It's mental. Unless you're like right there, obviously, and you've got a season ticket, then you're okay. But if you're coming in, if you're travelling in, it's a lot. Kurt Gunter's my official sponsor pretty much these days, mate. Yes, we're flying the Kurt Gunter flag high, lad. Kurt will cover the costs. Oh, yes. Legend. Well, some do there, Blazing Zari, I'm sure, lad. Some do. Goro Wrighton's coming on. She's my favourite player, to be fair, for Chelsea. Goro Wrighton coming on the pitch, guys. Baltimore getting subbed off. She is going to be... 10 minutes at a time. What? I can't be arsed. I'm going. We're not going to score 4 fucking goals in the next 7 minutes, mate. We're ending this shit. I'm not... 10 minutes at a time, what are they doing? Does she really, Indy? Oh. But yeah, she seems nice, that Guru Wrighton. Could do what we done against Leon. I'm just going to leave it. We're leaving this stream, mate. Screw this. Hey, Ryan Martin, thank you very much for the 52-month member comment there, you legend. Get some hashtag 52s in there, guys. Let's go, Ryan Martin, you legend. Thank you very much for that. 52 months, nearly 5 years, lad. Hope you've been well. Probably more people there than at the MTN. I don't know, there definitely is. There absolutely definitely is, mate. 100%. I wonder if I can find the attendance real quick. But, oh, yeah, well, for a start, it's at Wembley, and they've sold tickets for £5. So, that is a factor, but still. Cheers for the stream. No worries, Solitude Guard. Thank you for watching. Big up, Ryan Martin. Let's get a hashtag 52 in there. Thanks for that, Ryan. Nice one, you legends. Hashtag 52. Might start watching all the women's matches because I feel we can get relegated. I don't. Yes, the women are getting pumped here, unfortunately. I don't know, really, King Boomy. Bournemouth's quite interesting. Dean Court, because the camera's not far away at all from the pitch, so it looks strange. Nice one, Views on Sport. Individually, we are dropped together, we are an ocean. Yes, that's what I'm saying, Gregory lad. Thank you, Lucas Stamp. Yes, smash the like button. Thank you, Friggy, for smashing the like button. Right, guys, yeah, screw it. I can't be bothered to hang out for these 10 minutes of added on time here. This is bullshit. Smash the likes, hit the subscribe, click the bell icon. Thank you for watching the game with us. Look, United aren't scoring 4 goals or 3 goals, are they? So I'm going to finish the watch along. There you go. I'm rage quitting, guys. I'm rage quitting the women's final. Screw this. Look, we're going to be back on very shortly. There's a link pinned at the top of the live chat there. We are on here for the Newcastle-Arsenal game, which is taking place at 4:30 p.m. today. So we'll be back on in about 40 minutes, guys, using this link in the chat. There it is. Please do us a favour, go over there at the end of this stream, smash a little like on it, set a reminder if you want, and we'll see you there in a little bit. Legends. I'm going to go eat something real quick and chill and rage quit. So yes, that's it for us, guys. We're done. Thank you so much. Nobody cares about... Yeah, there you go. Well, it's the end of this. It's 3-0, mate. So it's game over. Right, thanks, guys. That's it from me. See you on the next one. Piggy loves you. And remember, you can follow us on Insta, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Kick at Flying Pig United. Go and subscribe to the gaming channel. Let me put a link in there as well for that. At Flying Pig Gaming on YouTube. Check out Flying Pig Gaming and subscribe if you're not. But yes, I'll see you in literally 40 minutes right back here on Flying Pig United YouTube channel for the Arsenal versus Newcastle United watch along. See you in a bit, and thank you everyone for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us for the Women's FA Cup final here and watching the game and having a chat. Great chat as always, you legends. Big up the community of legends. Thank you to the super chatters, people like the Mustard, and everybody who's got their member comments in and stuff. Big up the members, big up the moderators. Thank you to everybody in the live chat for hanging out with us for this game. Unfortunately, Chelsea have absolutely ruined Manchester United's team there, and they've done them. So it's really quite a gash performance by Man United. Fair play to Chelsea, they're clearly the better team, yeah. Nice one. You might get pens. Go on, Sean. Chelsea, though, come at them at the other end, and they've got another chance. Nah, it's game over. Right, guys, thanks for watching. See you in a bit. Wouldn't surprise me if in 40 minutes when we start the next stream, it turns out United won this game 4-3. But there you go, knowing my luck. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in a bit. And remember, Piggy loves you. And remember, when the seagulls follow the trawler, this is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very much. Get in there, you beauties. Thank you so much to all the patrons here for supporting the channel on patreon.com/FlyingPigUnited. As a thank you, all you legends will be appearing on this outro list. Get in there. Once again, thank you to all the YouTube members, but one of the best ways you can support the channel is on patreon.com, so check it out. Patreon.com/FlyingPigUnited. And once again, a big thank you to all the legends that do support the channel on Patreon. Get in there.